Okay. Yo, something just happened today, and I'm just trying to collect myself to get it together. But
number one, I keep your dumb fly. They fresh to death, you like after death.
In today's video, we are going to be discussing all the trends that need to pass away. Period. Yeah, 2020 has been a crappy year for most people. I know I haven't been here in dumb long, but it's been my first semester of college. I'm at the Fashion Institute of Technology, and that is not an easy school. Don't know why I did that. But feel me, we're back, we're better, and hopefully I'll start consistently pushing out content, but please do not hold me to that because, child, it's trenches right now. Like, it's a panty, it's a panoramic, it's a ponderosa, like, whatever. But before I get into this video, make sure to comment, like, and subscribe, and follow all my social media in the description box down below, and also check out my blog. My most recent post is up in the description link, and pretty sure it's about COVID and its effect on fashion exploding. So yeah, make sure to go watch, or make sure to go read my blog, basically is what I'm trying to say. I don't know why I'm trying to be extra right now. Ciao. Okay, so the first trend that needs to go bye-bye is stacked pants. Now, before the girls come for me, listen, stacked pants, I think stacked pants have been around for a minute. I remember first seeing stacked pants in like 2018 with R13's collection, and like, what's that? Oh man, is it the Y Collective? Hold on, let me try and figure this out. Okay, I think it was like Y Project. I don't know, that's very embarrassing, I don't know about that. But R13, I think the Y Project, and Mike and Mary, I think they were like the first few people that I saw like doing stacked pants. But then Miss Jada Wada, Little Baby's baby mom, popularized them because she's just that girl. Like, the girls are gonna listen to her whether you like her style or not. A lot of people use her as a style influence. You know, me trying to be ahead of the trends, trying to be that girl. I went on Transporter, the same designer that made Jada Wada's stacked sweatpants. I ordered me a pair, or I ordered myself a pair. But yeah, so I ordered my stacked pants, and they were cute. I never took pictures in them. Like, I really don't even know why. I think my hair wasn't done for most of the summer, and also the pants are very thick. At least stacked sweatpants are very thick, and even stacked jeans are very thick because it's all that extra material. Now, some people wore the stacked leggings. I didn't really like how that looked. I felt like I'm not going to DIY it. I'm just going to let somebody else do it for me. And why should stacked pants go away? Because I just don't think they're that flattering for short people. Like, they look kind of awkward. And I mean, there are other kinds of stacked pants that look cool on shorter people. Like, I think Hysteric Glamour. I feel like we've just progressed past the need for them. I feel like the stacked sweatpants have died really quickly, at least. Like, now we really only see them on like Instagram boutiques, which isn't necessarily inherently a bad thing. But I'm talking about people that just throw cheap stuff onto like a page and try to sell clothes. So yeah, stacked pants, I think it's just time for them to go. Hot to wear in the summer, so I never got any pictures in them. So yeah, this one's not personal. In the winter, I just feel like, I don't know, there's no need for them. Like, I kind of got my wear out of them. They're very flattering though, so I definitely think like flattering, like there is a lot of small top and big bottom. I feel like we're starting to slim back down a little bit, not by a whole bunch, but just, you know, I think pants are starting to get a little bit tighter, starting to get maybe a bit more flared at the end, which is what I need, because I'm not built like Jada Wada. I'm not built like these IG girls. Beautiful, I'm not built like them. So I need you to do something that kind of gives me some hips. So shout out to stacked pants for that. Though stacked pants, I feel like should be deaded. There are other pant trends that I do think are going to be popping. I think this includes reworked denim, which we've been seeing all around 2020, and also printed pants, which we've also been seeing around a bit in 2020, like blanket pants, even like the pants by House of Sunny, beautiful. If you guys would like a video on trends that I feel like we should expect in 2021, make sure to like this video and let me know in the comments. So the next trend that I feel like we should dead in 2021 is Air Force Ones. I know somebody is gonna be bad about these, and at the end of the day, I have a pair, but I'm also selling them on Depop. So I feel like, okay, when I mean like we should dead them, I'm not saying like, oh, like let's just get rid of them completely. I feel like we should explore other shoes, and shoes have always been the last thing I bought, so Air Force Ones were just easy. But I think now we've progressed past the need of dirtying Air Force Ones on purpose. Air Force Ones and in general sneaker culture is a product of the Black community. So just for people to dirty them on purpose is a little disrespectful, or it could kind of come across as you're not really caring for what the meaning of the Air Force Ones mean. Even in hip hop and rap, Air Force Ones have been mentioned several different times. And the fact that they were crisp and white and fresh. So I think we should just dead the whole let's dirty them on purpose. I think that's very corny. If you can afford to get new Air Force Ones, why dirty them? So the next trend that I feel like just needs to go is knockoff designer and monograms. Just leave the building. Like I just feel like, just keep in mind that when you are buying something from DHgate, when you're buying a fake item like a fake Louis Vuitton from DHgate, just consider the fact that you're kind of stealing money out of the actual designer's pocket. It's kind of not cute. I don't know how else to explain it, because these designers take a lot of care and time into designing. It takes a while to become a successful designer. I mean, of course, there's always those success stories of people that become these big designers overnight, or really were just touched by the universe or by God and were just meant to be great designers. But a lot of times these designers have worked extremely hard to get to where they are. So just to buy a fake item is not only illegal, but if you promote it like on social media, you can get prosecuted for that. So I don't know if that's a risk. Like, I don't know if you want 12 on your back like that, but like, I just don't know if it's that serious. And I mean, especially if you can afford designer and then you purposely choose to get fake designer, I think it's just a little corny to me. Like, if you just save your money, you could very well buy designer pieces. With the next trend that I feel like needs to go, and with the last trend I just said, I think the whole idea of being fly, being attached to a designer needs to be deaded, because frankly, I feel like your best outfits that aren't necessarily designer, look on a lot of these style pages, respectfully, like, because I've been featured on one, not my best outfit either. I feel like a lot of times on these style pages, it's kind of like, and not all of them, like a lot of them do have good fits, but some of the outfits, it's just because they have on Yeezy slides and sweatpants, whole other conversation. But we just, like, it can't be it just seems like a lot of outfits these days are formulaic. I think there's a difference between saying that when a designer item becomes accessible, it loses its value, and a difference between just not having any style. Because, okay, my father interrupted my video. What else is new? However, I do also feel like a lot of people are just following same fit templates, whatever. I'm not really making sense, but I think you kind of understand what I'm trying to say. When you literally, like, it just can't be every outfit, you know, that we see or hyped up is a pair of ones and a Chrome Hearts t-shirt and cargo pants. I think a good thing to conclude about 2020 in fashion and trends that need to die is that there's always going to be fashion innovators, and then there's always going to be fashion followers, and that's just the bottom line. The next trend I feel like we should dead is profiting off of Black trauma, or just police brutality. Like, I don't like this whole thing that I'm selling a bag saying ending systematic racism, or oh, and Breonna Taylor on like a t-shirt. Like, I understand that during the time of George Floyd and Breonna Taylor and everything going on, that, you know, designers were creating clothing like to speak out and to donate proceeds to BLM and other organizations that are in the fight against ending systematic racism. But if time has passed, and I'm not saying racism has gone away, but if you're continuing to restock these items, it's not a limited capsule collection. It just seems very performative and seems opportunistic that one designer is just pushing out all these end systematic racism and Breonna Taylor and blah 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 after, you know, for profit. I think there are other ways to show that you would like to end systematic racism through your design without having to profit off of Black trauma and Black pain, because as a Black person, it just seems really insensitive. And this goes for any brand. Like, I mean, there are newer brands that do this, and then there's also older brands. Like, I think Jean-Paul Gaultier. I'm so embarrassing. Why did I say Jean? It's Jean-Paul Gaultier. Did a fight racism line, which is a great looking line, but I mean, how many do we really know if proceeds from that collection were donated to any civil rights organizations or charities that were around at that time? We don't really know that. So my last trend that I feel like should dead definitely has wraps, it just ties everything all together in a chef's kiss, like, period. Instagram boutiques that are disingenuous should be dead. I just feel like there's this oversaturation of Instagram boutiques selling some of the same things, and it's just getting to a point where it's like, do you even have a creative, like, perspective or concept for any of the clothes you put out? I think this really all started with Virgil Abloh. I think Virgil Abloh is the reason we're all here, because this is no disrespect to Virgil Abloh, but Virgil Abloh did get famous with Off-White and, I mean, really Pyrex, because he screen printed things onto t-shirts and plaids and pants and shorts and everything. And then Off-White happened, and just, I think because people began to realize how easy it was to produce and screen print clothing onto sweatshirts and things like that, everyone just started doing it. Now, am I saying screen printing shirts and sweatshirts and stuff is a bad thing? Inherently, no, it's not. Inherently, it's not a bad thing at all. If that's how you first start out and that's how you creatively start, and if there's a way, if you have a perspective that is really unique to you, and that's just how you know, express your perspective and your point of view, fine. Who am I? I am not the CEO of design. The best I could do is sketch. I'm in fashion school for fashion business. Like, sweetie, it just feels like, why is everyone starting a clothing line? And there are some really good clothing lines that I've been exposed to, especially in 2020, now that I, you know, am around people that create clothes and really care. So I think when you see, you know, your friends or your contemporaries at school push out these designs and get exposure just for some Instagram boutique with stuff from AliExpress selling things 4 times the price on AliExpress, it is insane, because I see people that are really creative and that are really doing the thing, and just for them to not always get the recognition they deserve is tacky. So yes, Fashion Nova, goodbye. Like, Fashion Nova, there's a whole reason of why Fashion Nova is just not a good brand in general, and maybe they're improving. 2021 will be the year of really supporting small businesses, but not wholesale businesses. And I don't want to say all wholesale businesses are bad, but there just seems to be this trend where even wholesale businesses will sell fake designer. You see how it all connects together? Like why are you selling Gucci inspired slides? Like, you could go to jail, and I mean, do you actually go to jail? But, like, it's just the morality. Even if the consumer knows it's fake, I personally just couldn't be someone that does that, and I'm not knocking anybody that does, but I mean, are you really someone that loves fashion if you're selling and buying fake items, or are you just there to show off to other people? Okay guys, so that is the end of my video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, and follow all of my social media in the description box down below, and make sure to check out my blog at metroswiz.com. I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.